And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker, the yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright. What's the scouting report on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now, Jurickson Profar. Wainwright winds and fires. Tapped softly on the ground. Gorman. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Brenton Doyle.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see.
Oh, look at this. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young Award. And, of course, there's that curveball. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
Wainwright is ready and fires. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 down. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throw in, holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in St. Louis, our starter in this one, Chris Flexen. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. Getting to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Next pitch is popped up. McMahon hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third,
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. It's something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a guy to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden guys get fired up in the dugout and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
The 1-2. That one hit to right. Tolia sprinting after it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Good power, not great in the OBP department. The 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Foul ball. Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Rogers in plenty of time to first, and they get Arenado for the out. And that's the 3rd out. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. 2nd inning set to go. And now it's Elias Diaz. Zingy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 44.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. And it goes just foul. Wainwright comes set, fires. Got him! And one gone.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Here's Michael Tolia. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. No score here in the 2nd. That misses, and that's ball 3. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Yeah, the batter now, Brenton Doyle in the dirt. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Wainwright, a 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Next one misses. Now 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Grounded out his first time up. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Tolia, the runner at third. Doyle on at first with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Righty to the plate. 3-2 now. Swing and a drive. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His 19th home run of the year. And they tack on 3. It's 5-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, Manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So 2 down. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And that one fouled off. Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. That one drilled left field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
Steven Matz into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 32, Steven Matz.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. Singled and scored his first time. Diaz checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. That's a base hit as a run scores. In there safely. It's 6-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now the first baseman, Eleuris Montero. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And down on strikes, and that'll do it. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one hammered. Tolia raging back towards the wall. Back some more onto the warning track, and he hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Tolia makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here in St. Louis, top half of the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
That is strike two. Movement in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. Contreras gets it to first. One up, one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezequiel Tovar.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Oh, that hit him. The throw to second is offline.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
First and second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. So now 1 and 2.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 left for Colorado, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next pitch inside, and now 3-1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a 3-1 on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Edman on second. Nootbaar over at first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ball to strike. There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
First and second, 2 down. Bounce to the right. Montero takes it to the bag. That is the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
So a man aboard, and now Nolan Jones, 1 for 2. In for a strike, and the count 1-2. The pitch, and misses inside. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Rodgers around third. He scores, and it's an 8-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's a base hit. Knocks it down. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 gone, runner at first. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rockies 9 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The 1-1. And now 1-2.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2-2 on the way. Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Here's a 1-1. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and Contreras is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Struck out swinging his first time. Righty delivers. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And they're down 9-0. New pitcher for the Cardinals, John King.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Doyle.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jurickson Profar digging in for the Rockies.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Looked like it was a little bit up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The kick, the 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 9 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jordan Walker.
The right fielder, Jordan Walker.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Bard getting loose as well. The 1-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Got him. And there's one down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check swing. Went around. 2-2. eye right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The wind and the pitch. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses off the outside edge.
3-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air to left center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lars Nootbaar digs in now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the pitch. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Flexen will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Justin Lawrence.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt singing "You Can't Ask for Anything More." This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he deals. And that one sliced foul. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.